CSA School, MTTC Detachment, Fort Gregg Adams, Virginia. This 12th day of May, year 2023. Signed, A.J. Johnson, CW03, Officer in Charge. CSSR Aline, DDG 100, Kid, Everett, Washington. CSSR Begay, DDG 99, Farragut, Mayport, Florida. CSSR Buckingham, DDG 99, Farragut, Mayport, Florida. CSSN Cabrera Duran, DDG 90, Caffey, San Diego, California. CSSR Kawili, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSN Carver, LCC 19, Blue Ridge, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSR Crawford, LPD 29, PCD, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Davis, DDG 85, McCampbell, Everett, Washington. CSSN Ellingson, Navresson, Newcastle, Delaware. CSSR Estrada, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSN Gapi, LHD, Macon Island, San Diego, California. CSSR Garcia, DDG 95, J.E. Williams, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Gucci, LHD 7, Iwo Jima, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSN Graham, LPD 29, PCD, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Grusso, LCS Crew 215, San Diego, California. CSSR Herbert, NMRTC Fort Belvoir, Georgia, Virginia. CSSR Herndon, CBN 69, Eisenhower, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR John Chance, DDG 69, Milius, Yokosuka, Japan. CSSR Koye, DDG 81, S. Winston Churchill, Mayport, Florida. CSSN Maldonado, MCM 7 Patriot, Sasebo, Japan. CSSR McDowell, LPD 29, PCD, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSA Ortiz, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSR Owens, LSD 51, Oak Hill, Virginia Beach, Virginia. CSSR Palagonis, DDG 67, Cole, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Pitts, LHD 1, Wasp, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSA Preciado, Basic Enlisted Submarine School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSR Rivera, LHD 3, Kearsarge, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSN Sands, LHD 7, Iwo Jima, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Segarra Lopez, DDG 94, Nietzsche, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSN Soto Melendez, CDN 75, Arias Truman, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Tapley, CDN 73, George Washington, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Valenzuela, LCS Crew 124, Mayport, Florida. During this 5-week course, our Navy students challenge themselves and their peers to grow both personally and professionally. We will now recognize the individual achievements of those students who excel in both performance and academics. Senior Chief Hassett presents the awards. The following awards are given to the class leader, assistant class leader, master at arms, duty section leaders, and assistant duty section leaders, and religious program leaders. The students receiving these awards have shown innovation and dedication to duty, reflecting great credit upon themselves. CSSA Preciado, CSSR Estrada, CSSR Davis, CSSN Gapi, CSSN Ellingson. Students, fall up. Following award is the Superior Culinary Award. CSSR Begay, CSSR Quay, CSSR Herndon, front and center. The three receiving this award today greatly deserve it. Never had to ask them more than once to do anything. They took the initiative. The shifts that they're going to are going to be lucky to have them. We look forward to see what you guys can produce out in the fleet. Thank you. Students, fall out. I would now like to present the Hard Charger Award, CSSR Kawili, front and center. From day one, Kawili hit the deck running and he never stopped. I don't think that anything can slow this man down. He's going to be a great asset to any submarine that he ends up on. Really proud of you, Kelly. Fall out. Next, I would like to present our Honor Graduate Award. This award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest grade point average. CSSR Kawili, front and center. I know I already spoke about Kawili, but his grades were impeccable during this 5-week course, and I wish I had 32 Kawilis. Fall out. Next, I would like to present our Accelerated Petty Officers. This award is given to those whose performance was exemplary both professionally and personally during their 5-week course. They will assume the rank of Petty Officer 3rd class within 4 to 10 months upon arrival of their new command. CSSA Preciado, CSSA Ortiz, front and center. Again, both these sailors are going to go out there and do wonderful things in the submarine force, and I look forward to hearing about you in the future. Thank you. Students, fall out. We will now have closing remarks by our officer in charge, the CWO3 Johnson.
Morning, morning, motivators.
Good morning, sir.
Are y'all graduating today?
Yes, sir.
All right, so morning, morning, motivators.
Good morning, sir.
All right, seats. How y'all doing this morning?
Good, sir.
Y'all ready to graduate?
Yes, sir.
Y'all ready to go home on leave for a few weeks?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I see some smiles. All right. So I was just sitting over there thinking, what tools can I give you that I haven't already given you? What tools can we instill in you before you go out to the fleet to let you know everything is going to be okay, that you have all the tools you need to be successful in the Navy? So you already know 3 things, right? Show up to work on time, have a squared away uniform, and do what your leadership tell you to do. You already know that, right? It's too easy for you. Now, I just want you to remember, like, what is your why? Like, what motivates you, right? What's going to strive you? What's going to motivate you to keep on doing the things that you want to do, to keep on reaching your goals? I want you to have goals, right? And I want you not to be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail, right? If you fail, guess what? It's okay. Get yourself back up and try again. Get right back up and try it again. You are the future of the fleet. You are the future of the fleet. So when I'm looking at you guys, I'm thinking like, wow, I see my next Chief Kelly. I see my next chief. I see my next instructors here. I see my next senior chiefs. I see my release, next warrant officers or officers. Anything that you put your mind to, you can do it. But I want you guys to change your mindset, right? Change your mindset. Change your mindset, say that we can do it. And we will do it. And we must do it. I'm dependent on you. The Navy is dependent on you. Right? So how many people have had a hard time in their life? A hard time in their life, right? Everybody in this room has had a hard time in their life. How many people just, had some days where it's no way that you're going to get past you know, the next day, right? You feel that like, man, there's no way I could have got past that time. It was a hard time for me. So I'm asking you right now, what is your percentage for beating bad days? What is your percentage for beating bad days?
100%.
100%, right? 100%. Some of you guys may be thinking, hey, sir, it may be, you know, 20, 30, 40. Some of you may even say 80%. Even go as high as 95%. Guess what? I'm here to tell you this. Your percentage for beating bad days is 100%. 100%. Every bad day you have had in your entire life, you have made it past. Every bad day you have had in your entire life, you have made it past. It has brought you to this point here. So when you get out to the fleet, another thing when you get out to the fleet, I want you to get a mentor. Get a mentor. Don't get a mentor that's, you know, somebody who's your best friend who's going to be like a yes person to you. Yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. Where they don't think you do anything wrong. I want you to get a real mentor. Someone who's going to keep it real with you and let you know, hey, if you jacked up, you jacked up. If your boots ain't shining, guess what? Hey, man, what you doing? You falling off. Ain't even Friday yet. You ain't even shining boots. Like, what's going on? Hey, we need to work on these quals. We need to get qualified. We need to stay late so we can study some more. I want you to get a real mentor. Right? Before I joined my mentor, you know, I had friends. My father, we looked to my father. But guess what? My father couldn't mentor me about my military career because he knew nothing about it. Knew nothing about it. So when you have goals in mind, find someone who's already achieved your goals and utilize them as your mentor. Get the right mentor for where you want to be at in life. The right mentor for where you want to be in life. Let me give you an example about being the right mentor. So I have a daughter, and one day I was trying to teach my daughter how to read. And the word was the. Word was the. And I was like, hey, babe, you know, this word is the. Spell it. She was like, T-H-E. I said, okay, so what does this word spell? She said, T-E. T-E. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, Dad. The T makes the T sound. I was like, no, babe, it's the. She was like, no, Dad, it's T-E. I said, no, babe, say it again. T-H-E. I said, it's the. She said, T-H-E. I said, T-H-E. She said, T-H-E. I said, what does it spell? T-E. I was like, what? I'm like, no, babe. You know what I'm saying? So I kept on going back and forth with her. Got a little frustrated, right? Got a little frustrated. I had to get up from the table, and my wife had to come in and say, hey, I got it. I got it. Guess what? I wasn't the right mentor for her at that time. I couldn't do it. I wasn't built for it, right? At that time. My wife came in and got it, no problem. Now I'm ready to go reading well. Reading well. Selling in middle school. She's doing good. But guess what? I wasn't the right mentor. So get the right mentor that you need. The sky is the limit for you guys. The glass ceiling is already open. You're ready. You're ready. So I like to tell you stories. The last story I'm going to tell you. If I say I can kill an alligator with my bare hands, what would you say?
You can do it. You can do it.
You think I do it? Yeah, some of you guys. But y'all like, sir, man, you've been spitting knowledge this whole time. Now I think you're losing it. You know what I'm saying? You must start your weekend off early, you know. Hey, if I say I can kill an alligator with my bare hands, you know, most of you guys will look at me crazy. But I say this, right? Most of you don't know. After an alligator eats a big meal, it becomes in a paralyzed state. It becomes in a paralyzed state. So I make sure that I feed the alligator a huge meal. A huge meal. You know what I'm saying? A big feast. I don't care if it's an elephant or something. I mean, he's going to eat. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure it's good and full, it's good and paralyzed, and hopefully, you know, I can overcome an alligator. Would I test that theory? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? With some tools in hand. But I'm just saying, in theory, I can do it. Now, I'm looking at you. Guess what? you have just had a huge meal. A huge meal. You just had a great accomplishment in your military career. A huge accomplishment. I don't want you guys to become paralyzed. I don't want you to become stagnant. I want you to continue to strive, continue to grow, continue to challenge, you know what I'm saying, the mindset of people, continue to make the Navy what it is today, and continue to take the Navy to heights that I wish I can be a part of to see you guys do. When I say you are the future of the fleet, please believe me. I believe that you are the future of the fleet. Your mindset, the way that you view things, man, I just can't wait to the things that we want to accomplish as the Navy, because you guys want to be at the front of leading the charge. So continue to strive, continue to have goals, and continue to remember what is your why. So the last thing I want you to give to me is, you know what I'm saying, my saying, when I say it's too easy, you guys say it's too easy. When I say we got this, you say we got this. When I say all in, you gotta say all the time. All right, now give it to me. It's too easy. It's too easy. You got this. You got this. It's too easy. It's too easy. You got this. We got this. All in. All the time. All in. All the time. All in. All the time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Congratulations, Class 25. Booyah. Booyah!
Class 25! Back! Back! A hostage situation! A hostage situation! Started in the rain! Started in the rain! And then the bloody Russians! And then the bloody Russians! Invade Afghanistan! Invade Afghanistan! Hey! Sailors at war! Sailors at war! Late at night when you're sleeping and the sea's gonna rolling all around, rolling all around. Hey! They can't find a leader. They can't find a leader. They found a man to